Welcome to Business Made Simple. It's the daily video designed to make you money, save you money, or somehow advance your career. How do you calculate your value as an employee? You're probably wondering, how valuable am I? And you're thinking, I do this job and I've watched this person get a couple raises and they're making twice as much money as me. All that stuff happens in a workplace. Now here's what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking the way that you're going to calculate your value is whether you show up on time, whether you get your work done, and how long you've been at the company. I want to tell you, as the owner of a company, that no owner of the company thinks about your value as an employee that way. That is called you being a professional. And yes, you're worth something as a professional. You're worth exactly what I pay you, right? And so that's what you're getting paid for. You're getting paid to do that. So here's the scary truth. What you're actually worth, your value at the company, has nothing to do with how long you've been there or whatever. Your value at the company is what you can be replaced by on the open market. And that is very scary. It's a very hard truth. If you're an event coordinators are not very expensive. I can replace an event coordinator. If you're, a salesperson, I can replace. It's just the open market. If you go to the grocery store and there's two cans of beans, and one can of bean is $25, and the other can of bean is $1, and they're but the same can of beans pretty much, you're going to buy the can of beans for $1. And you say, well, that's not fair. This can of beans has been sitting there for a very long time and it does very good bean work. It doesn't matter. You are a product on the open market. I am a product on the open market. When somebody comes to my company to buy something, I am competing against other products on the open market. So that's the reality. What can you be replaced for on the open market is your value to your company. Now, here's the second part. How do you increase your value? How do you actually increase your value over competitors on the open market? And there's one way to do that. You add value to the company. You find things that you do that make the company money. For instance, I just talked about an event coordinator. We hired an event coordinator, and immediately, within I think a month, they figured out a lot of people don't go to conferences or workshops unless there's a VIP package. And so we put together a VIP package. The VIP package costs more. We calculated the costs on it. It looked like we were going to make a little bit of profit on it, maybe a little more than a little bit of profit on it. And we included a VIP package in our next conference. 24 people signed up for it. That made us about $48,000 extra that month. You see what my event coordinator just did? He increased his value, because I can go find an event coordinator to replace you, but I can't find an event coordinator who's going to do some research and create a VIP package and make us $48,000 a month. That's different. And so that person actually pretty immediately got a raise. And they're going to keep getting raises. They are not just an event coordinator. They are somebody who continues to add value to the company. So when you calculate your value, don't fall into the myth of thinking, well, I've been here a long time. That's not how it works. You want to put yourself in positions that directly make the company money and increase your value. And here's the other thing. You actually want the powers that be to know about how you're doing this. And you got to toot your own horn a little bit. You got to sit down and say, hey, look, I'm doing this, this, and this. I thought this program was really great. I saved us some money here. I'm a part of this marketing program that's working really, really great. If we do this with our marketing stuff, I think it's going to perform better. And then you want to come to me, if you work for me, and you want to say, we actually got about 10,000 extra email addresses, and that went into our Evergreen campaign or whatever. And I need to know that you're making the company money in order to increase your value. So a little bit of bad news, you're really only worth what you're worth on the open market. And a little bit of good news, you can actually increase your worth over your competitors on that open market to actually make more money. Today's simple tip, understand what you're worth and increase your value by adding value to the company.